Okay, getting ready to play Arkansas. 7-1, 7-1, just like us. They're the best passing team in the conference, no question about it. Lead the conference pass offense about every year. Bobby Petrino has done an excellent job there at Arkansas. As you know, they went to the Sugar Bowl last year and came very close to winning it, but they have a knack of winning. They haven't played extremely well the last couple of games, but they have found a way to win them. So obviously they know something about how to win games at Arkansas, and they've beaten us pretty good the last couple of times, especially last year. In fact, I remember we took about 2 days off just to watch Arkansas play offense and defense. They played that well. The team this year they have is a bit different. They've had some injuries, and they had some seniors on the team last year. So it's a different team, different quarterback. They got 3 wide receivers that are really good, and tight end that's really good. And they've all, so they spread the ball around, and they've all got a bunch of yards and touchdowns. I think they've got 3 kick returns for touchdowns this year also, and their defense scores. So they've found a way to win some games where maybe they gave up some yards and some points and this, that, and the other. But you got to admire the way they play. So it'll be a big challenge for us. We know what's online, and it is sort of fun to know there's no room for error. If we're going to win the East, we're not going to back into it. We got to go play ball. So we're looking forward to the game out there. I think most everybody's healthy. They played last week, so we're in position to play as well as we can. Okay.
Steve, like you mentioned, they have a very strong passing team, but you guys have been playing very well on pass defense. You got 16 interceptions. How much confidence do you think that gives the secondary to be playing that well going against the passing team?
Well, hopefully we will play well, and we must to have a chance to beat Arkansas. But, yeah, our guys have really improved on pass defense. There's no question about that. We're right there with Alabama as the best pass defense in the conference. I think 1 yard separates us, or half a yard or 2. So we will certainly be challenged, and we got to get a pass rush going also. We got to get Melvin and Clowney and Devin and the guys really getting pressure on the quarterback. That'll be a must for us this week. And hopefully we can throw the ball around a little bit better. That would be helpful if we can, but if we can't, we have run the ball pretty well. You know, we're second to Alabama in rush offense, which is a pretty good stat to have. I think it's better to be second probably in rush than pass, because if you can run the ball and play defense the way we've done lately, you'll have a chance to win some low-scoring games, and that's what's happened for us.
Here, Neil. Steve, kind of following up there. Last year, the secondary really struggled at times. Since the Georgia game this year, they've played really well. What do you think the difference is that they're doing differently, they're doing better?
I think we've simplified a lot of our coverages to where we don't have all that many, and there's fewer mistakes. And I think that's a big part of it. And just the guys playing hard, playing their assignments, playing with effort, and getting a pretty consistent rush has been helpful. But we got good athletes, and when they know what to do and they're in position, I think that's. I know that's really helped us this year compared to what we did last year. We've just sort of simplified, and it's I think it's really helped.
Coach, in replacing Marcus, how encouraged are you about Brandon's both running and receiving in that game?
Yeah, Brandon did a lot of good things in that Tennessee game, and some things happened that hopefully he can learn from also. Going out for passes a couple times, he sort of left Connor, and Connor thought he was going to hook up right there, and he sort of drifted on him a couple of times. So we believe he can be better in certain areas, but he's a natural runner. Brandon is an excellent runner with the ball. Got good body lean, shakes some guys off, gets his pads down. He's a very good back, and he was able to show it last week, and hopefully we can make a bunch of yards. Again, we're not a great passing team, so we better run successfully.
You often talk about achieving things for the first time. This team now has a chance to win 6 conference games for the first time since they joined the SEC. How important is that to show that this program is making progress?
Oh, we got a chance at a lot of first-time things, you know. A lot of them are, somebody told me our senior class won more games than any 4-year period with last week's win, so they can increase that one. Road wins, I think we can increase that record a little bit. SEC games or what have you. But really, the only thing you concentrate on is playing the game, trying to play our assignments. And the biggest goal was trying to win the East. And to do that, we probably need to win the last 2 games. We all know that. So one game at a time. And this week it's Arkansas. Let's go see if we can play better than we did last week. Hopefully we won't have as crucial turnovers as we had last week. We escaped danger because our defensive guys really played super down there in the red zone. Really good red zone defense. Tennessee was down there twice and got 3 points. And we dropped a punt and we had an interception that went down there. And they only came away with 3. And then we had another fumble on about the 24-5, and they didn't get anything out of that either. So if we can play red zone defense like we're playing, that certainly gives us an excellent chance.
Steve, before the season, you talked about how much you were looking forward to calling plays for this team. That was before you went from a 5th-year senior quarterback to a sophomore, and you lost Marcus. Now, is it just how challenging is it now?
How challenging is it?
Yes.
Well, I'm also the head coach. You know, when you're the offensive coordinator, sometimes you worry about how many yards you make and how many points you score and all that. But when you're the head coach, you worry about the wins and the losses. So obviously, we're going to do what it takes. We think the best way to win the game. And if that's putting it on the ground and running 20 plays, then that's not a bad way to have to do it. But hopefully we can throw the ball around better. But it is frustrating when you got to play, you got the right defense, and there goes a guy. It looks like he's open. Oop, quarterback got hit. Oops, he didn't throw it. Oops. And it is frustrating, but it is what it is. And if we need to give some of our linemen a little help, we need to do that. And we planned on it, but a few times one of our guys was left on his own and sort of got beat in pass rush, and sometimes that happens.
Steve, talk a little bit about Tyler Wilson, how he compares to Ryan Mallett, and then best quarterback you've faced thus far this season, do you think?
No, I really don't watch other teams' offense that much. Try to watch the defense and see if we can find some ball plays to hit here and there. But obviously his statistics are very good. Watched him against Vanderbilt, and he stays in there and makes the throws. He got hit a bunch of times. So he's a tough kid. He plays with courage back there, and he'll stay in the pocket and make the throws. So I admire the way he plays, certainly.
Steve, can you update us on what's going on with Marcus, his rehab, his surgery schedule, and is he going to go to Arkansas?
I don't know that the date has been set exactly for his surgery. I think Matt Coffey's having surgery this week, within a day or two, I believe. But Marcus, probably sometime next week. If he'd like to go, he's going with us. It was good to have him with us last week, and if he wants to go, certainly we got room for him.
Last year there wasn't a sense of urgency when you played Arkansas because you knew the Florida game would determine everything. Do you think that played into the way the team played that game, and do you expect more of a sense of urgency with the situation this year?
No, I didn't play into it. We just got beat. We just got soundly beat. They played extremely well. We didn't play our best, but they blocked and tackled us, covered. And, they had a good game plan, and they just beat us. They just beat us soundly. We have no excuses about that.
Coach, do you see any similarities in Arkansas? I mean, they have, as you mentioned, suffered some injury to some key players on their team. They really are in a must-win situation, just like you guys are. They won't have any in their division.
Oh yeah, they're still alive for their division. they got to hope that LSU beats Alabama, then they beat us and they beat LSU, and we put a three-way tie over there. That I don't know who would be the pick. I don't know how I think they do it with highest ranked BCS team, something like that. But they've only lost to Alabama, so they what are they, number 9? 8 in the BCS standings. So yeah, they got life. Anything can happen for them, sure.